Hi everyone, my name is Delilah, and today I wanted to talk about the amazing world of animation. Animation is defined as the technique of photographing successive drawings or positions of puppets or models to create an illusion of movement when the movie is shown as a sequence. This is a form of art that dates all the way back to 1908 with Emile Cole creating Phantasmagorie. Beginning in 1928, we have the release of Steamboat Willie, one of Disney's first animated shorts. You might not know about the origin of this animation, however, I think you've seen it before. A mouse named Mickey is steering a steamboat, envisioning himself as the captain, until he is disrupted by the real captain of the boat, Pete, who orders him off the bridge. The animation goes on for way longer than people realize. When most people view Steamboat Willie, they likely only see the first couple of seconds, usually before a Disney film. What people may also not realize is that when Steamboat Willie first premiered at Universal's Colonial Theater all those years ago, it was an immediate success that led to not only Walt Disney's, but also Mickey's leap into international fame. Moving forward just 2 years later, in 1930, the Warner Brothers studio created the Looney Tunes. This well-known show consists of now pop culture icon characters such as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Willie E. Coyote, and Roadrunner, to name a few. The show involved these characters having various wild adventures, along with the occasional troublesome situation. More than half a century later, in 1989, we have what would become the longest running animated show in the United States, The Simpsons. This globally known show follows the title name Simpson family, consisting of Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie, as well as residents of the fictional town of Springfield. Breaking away from examples of well-known shows, let us shine light to the minds behind these works of art. First is Walt Disney. Aside from creating Steamboat Willie, he created one of the most prominent entertainment empires in the world, ranging from animated movies such as Snow White, Mulan, The Lion King, among many other well-known films, to theme parks and in recent time, a streaming service. From a Western example, we move on to a well-known Eastern animator by the name of Hayao Miyazaki, who specializes in a form of animation known as anime. Anime is defined as a style of Japanese film and television animation, typically aimed at adults as well as children. Miyazaki's works consist of Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, Princess Mononoke, and many more. Other famous animators would include Max Fleischer, the creator of animations starring well-known characters such as Popeye and Betty Boop; John Lasseter of Pixar Animation Studios, who worked on Cars, Toy Story, and A Bug's Life; William Hanna, best known for co-owning Hanna-Barbera Productions as well as creating Tom and Jerry, Yogi Bear, and The Jetsons, to name a few. Steven Hillenburg, another well-known name in animation, mainly for his hit show SpongeBob SquarePants. Last on my list of examples is Matt Groening, creator of The Simpsons as mentioned before, and another well-known show of his is Futurama. Now, you may think to yourself, why would they want to make more shows when they already found success? While some do it for money, animation is a form of expression. So when animators create new shows or works, they could also do it in the form of expressing their emotions or an idea. Often the main goal of animation is to entertain. However, throughout history, animation has been used to push an agenda. During World War II, the US used animation to persuade citizens to join the military. The most well-known of these animations include the Looney Tunes and Private Sanafu. Moving forward from the previous topic, I was curious if animation was used in any other ways. Animation can also be used when messaging others while watching TV, and whole films are made completely in animation. Keeping that in mind, Something else to think about is how different would the world be like without animation? Having pondered this question, I believe the world would be so much different. If you think about it, we will lose more than half of our entertainment options. With my last point in mind, I wondered if animation can be used in other ways aside from television. Examples that I could name right off the bat would include the GIFs we use for messaging, entire video games require not only cutscene animation, but gameplay animations as well. And whole films are made in animation, whether it be traditional computer generated or stop motion, with examples of these being SpongeBob the movie, Toy Story, and Coraline respectively. For my final point of discussion, I would like to ask, what is the future of animation? Personally, with technology ever improving, I can only assume that the quality of animation will also improve. New movies and television shows give proof to this assumption. One example being the Lego Movie. Computer animation has allowed each Lego piece in that film to appear as realistic as possible, with each piece even having its own product ID number if seen up close. Not only appearance of animation has improved over the years, but also the time it takes to create new animation has drastically shortened thanks to computerized animation. Reflecting on my research, I want to conclude this presentation by differentiating what I learned from what I already knew. My research showed me that animation is an expression of oneself and ideas, and above all is a form of art. Each person and team behind the shows we watch are passionate about the work they put out. Animation has been around for a long time, and I can safely assume it's not going anywhere anytime soon. My name is Delilah, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Have a great day.